Welcome to APush for 5, your daily all-in-one study partner for the AP exam. We'll guide you through real stimulus-based APUS history practice questions. We have a total of over 150 videos that will be uploaded daily. These will go in chronological order, covering every period from pre-Columbus to modern day. We've got this. Here comes a set of questions from Period 3, 1754 to 1800. Question 1. Stimulus. Treaty of Paris, 1763. France cedes Canada and lands east of the Mississippi to Britain. Question. What was the immediate consequence of this territorial shift? A. Britain ended all colonial regulation. B. France regained Louisiana. C. Colonists gained unrestricted access to western lands. D. Native resistance such as Pontiac's Rebellion erupted. Answer: D. Native resistance such as Pontiac's Rebellion erupted. Native peoples resisted British control and westward encroachment, leading to the Proclamation line of 1763. Question 2. Stimulus. Royal Proclamation of 1763. No governor or colony may grant lands west of the Appalachian Mountains, which are reserved to the native tribes. Question. The British goal in issuing this proclamation was to A. Encourage colonial settlement of the frontier. B. Limit conflict with native nations. C. Reward colonists for fighting in the war. D. Transfer land to France. Answer: B. Limit conflict with native nations. Britain sought to stabilize relations with natives, angering colonists who wanted land access. Question 3. Stimulus. Stamp Act, 1765. Duties shall be levied on paper, pamphlets, and legal documents. Question. The colonists most strongly objected because A. They disliked British trade. B. The duties were too high. C. It represented taxation without representation. D. They supported the monarchy. Answer: C. It represented taxation without representation. Colonists opposed Parliament taxing them directly without their elected assembly's consent. Stimulus. See image. Question. This engraving by Paul Revere of the Boston Massacre was most clearly used to A. Encourage colonial unity against British troops. B. Promote loyalty to Britain. C. Depict peaceful colonial resistance. D. Praise British authority. Answer: A. Encourage colonial unity against British troops. Revere's image was propaganda, fueling anti-British sentiment and revolutionary fervor. Question 5. Stimulus. Thomas Paine, Common Sense, 1776. 'Tis time to part. Question. Paine's pamphlet most directly influenced A. Renewed colonial demands for representation within the British Parliament. B. Growing support for complete independence from Britain. C. Calls for a negotiated settlement with the Crown to reduce taxes. D. Increased loyalty to the monarchy among Southern planters. Answer: B. Growing support for complete independence from Britain. Paine's radical argument that monarchy was corrupt and incompatible with liberty helped shift colonial opinion from reform to outright independence. Question 6. Stimulus. Declaration of Independence, 1776. All men are created equal, endowed with unalienable rights. Question: which Enlightenment thinker most influenced this language? A. Thomas Hobbes, B. Montesquieu, C. Adam Smith, D. John Locke. Answer: D. John Locke. Locke's natural rights philosophy directly shaped Jefferson's drafting of the Declaration. Question 7. Stimulus C chart. Question: which event helped reverse the trend shown in this chart? A. British occupation of New York. B. The British evacuation of Boston in 1776. C. French alliance after Saratoga. D. Whiskey Rebellion. Answer: C. French alliance after Saratoga. Victory at Saratoga brought French military and financial support, boosting morale and enlistments. Question 8. Stimulus. Abigail Adams, letter to John Adams, 1776. Remember the ladies. Question: this excerpt reflects which Revolutionary Era development? A. The immediate granting of voting rights to women in several colonies. B. Early advocacy for women's political and social recognition within the Republican experiment. C. Legal reforms that eliminated coverture in marriage laws during the Revolution. D. Widespread acceptance of gender equality in the drafting of the Constitution. Answer: B. Early advocacy for women's political and social recognition within the Republican experiment. Abigail Adams's famous plea represented an early push for women to be included in the Revolution's promises of liberty, though widespread political and legal changes for women did not occur at the time. Question 9. Stimulus. Northwest Ordinance, 1787. Slavery shall be prohibited in the said territory. Question: this provision illustrates which broader development? A. The early federal government's attempt to regulate Western expansion and limit slavery's spread. B. The abolition of slavery throughout the United States during the Confederation era. C. Southern states' willingness to gradually eliminate slavery from their economies. D. Britain's interference in Western territories after the Revolution. Answer: A. The early federal government's attempt to regulate Western expansion and limit slavery's spread. The Northwest Ordinance both established a precedent for federal authority over territories and drew an early sectional line regarding slavery. Question 10. Stimulus. Shays Rebellion, 1786 to 87. Farmers seized courts in Massachusetts to protest taxes and debt. Question: what did this event demonstrate about the Articles of Confederation? A. Their controversial clause taxing whiskey at a high rate. B. Their effectiveness at resolving conflicts between creditors and debtors. C. Their role in strengthening support for stronger executive authority. D. Their inability to maintain domestic order without the aid of state militias. Answer: D. Their inability to maintain domestic order without the aid of state militias. The federal government lacked authority to raise troops or enforce laws directly, which exposed weaknesses and fueled calls for a new constitution. Thanks for watching APush for 5. Let us know in the comments which questions you liked the most. If today's practice helped you, tap like, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any future videos. And share this with a friend who's also aiming for that 5. If you want more hands-on learning or direct feedback, reach out directly. We'd love to help you take your prep to the next level. See you in the next video.